welcome to my store. Okay, this is my handy dandy shrimpery, brine shrimper grower, whatever. Okay.
You should have done a video on that.
What, Aaron?
You should have done a video on the radishes.
Why?
I don't know.
We're going to do a whole bunch of videos with Brian tomorrow, and he's a professional. Okay, look for the videos on rotifers and brine, rotifers and algae and stuff like that coming soon to a YouTube channel near you, unless the boy posts them before this, in which case they're already up. Okay. Anyhow, this is a theory I got. Okay. Now, the idea is to raise brine shrimp to bigger sizes, you have to filter them. Now, if you use a sponge filter or a corner filter, something like that, it clogs up with brine shrimp. If you use a hang on the side of the filter thing, it clogs up. You use a canister, they get chewed up. There's a lot of bad things happen to brine shrimp in a filter. So what I figured was, I would take a piece of glass, glue it down the center of a tall 15-gallon tank. Okay? So then, the glass goes almost all the way to the bottom there, but not enough to let the bivalves come through. Now my theory is that if you're looking up here, you'll see how there's air. Okay? So these air lines here go down this white tube to here. If you look in there, you can see how there's some air bubbles. Okay? And then there's two more air stones further up, and they're smaller. Okay? I just wanted the big one to stop the other ones from coming down, and that I'd be able to still see them. So what happens is the water goes up this tube, into this chamber, and then it has to come down and around. Okay? So, making a loop. My theory is that this way the water is getting picked up here, because when you mix air with water, you lower the density of that volume of water, which means the atmospheric pressure shoving down here shoves up here, because this is less dense. So we have a circle. See all those air bubbles coming up, and this way, when you put algae water in, if you put it in here, you can see it come out here in a stream. So then when the baby bongais are getting a little older, I'm going to want bigger brine shrimp to feed them. So this way I'll be able to grow the brine shrimp. I just put green water in it and gives them lots of food. Now I put the bile balls up higher, and I put the layer of fluff on it to keep the trying to keep some of the salt water from bubbling out, because I figure if it the air bubbles break underneath the fluff, most of it will drip back in the tank. And so far it seems to be working, because this has been running a week. We ran one batch of brine shrimp through it. They got big. We fed them off, because if you watch the bongai babies thing, that was taken 3 weeks ago, and we still haven't got babies, but since we never really paid much attention when we were feeding them, we didn't know when he started. So I'm thinking I maybe got him on the first day, perhaps more observant than I thought I was, which is kind of impressive. So now this is what the rotifer water looks like after Aaron has dumped 2/3 of it into this bucket. Then he takes the bucket and he washes the bucket and he dumps that into the refugium, and now he's going to bring more green water back. He filled the bucket back up with water out of the tank. So between rotifers and brine shrimp, we do them both. Okay? So that's pretty much it for the tour of the store, with the handy dandy shrimp, brine shrimp tank, whatever you want to call it, on at the end. Okay? So say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.